I'm live. Good. Hello, everybody. I'm here in Finland now, 5 p.m. and just want to talk to you guys a little bit. Good stuff. So, any questions? Yes. All right. No, I don't want to share photos. No. Okay. All right. So, is there anyone practicing guitar right now that I can invite here so we can chat and you can show me something and maybe I can help? Anyone? Let me see. I was practicing a good Giro riff. That's good. Good, good, great. All right. A lot of people ask. I never did that. So let me see. Okay. First time I'm trying to, bring somebody to chat with me here. Oh, a lot of people. Ooh. So requests. First one here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Furojit. Surojit. All right. All right, great. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Ah, great, great. So
I would have gotten my electric guitar, but like my parents forced me to give it to my brother for safekeeping till my exams.
oh, no problem. So show me what you're practicing now.
I was actually
Any
practicing
questions?
Western classical.
What?
I was practicing Western classical.
Okay, show me something. Show. All
Actually, I'm
right.
just recovering from a broken hand, so it's barely been a month.
Sorry?
I am actually recovering from a broken hand. I had
Really?
broken my hand a few months
Oh,
back,
sorry
so
to
I'm
hear
still
that. So,
getting
but it
back
looks
into.
great. It sounds great. So,
Thank you,
so
sir.
was your left hand
It
or?
was my left hand, yeah.
Oh, that's hard. That's tough.
Yeah,
Uh,
it hurt a lot.
what is this composition?
This is actually a piece called Tiempo di Zampa. It's by Fernando Sor, if I'm not wrong.
Fernando Sor. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. Thanks, man, for the music for us. It was great. So
Thank you,
I
sir.
would comment about your pinky, but as you said, you're recovering from the broke hand. I shouldn't say anything because you're doing great, man.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
cool. All right, let me see how I. So and what should I do now? So how do I? I don't know. Just
So I'll leave. I'll
just
leave.
close here. All right. Oh yeah. Bye. So cool. So, anyone else want to play for us, or okay, some requests? Gonna get the first one here. All right. I'm waiting for. Okay, connecting.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah,
Good.
good.
So you're gonna play guitar for us?
Runaway train, runaway train.
Huh?
Runaway train, runaway train. White score.
Okay. So
Okay.
it seems you don't have a guitar, but anyways, I like your singing.
Hmm.
Anything you wanna say?
Huge.
Where are you from?
Huge.
Okay. Well, anyways. All right. I tried. Okay. Is there anyone with a guitar that want to play for us, or ask some questions, or I don't know? Specific, specific, no specific question. Anyways, I love internet, right? Or you guys can just, ask anything, you ask questions here. So a lot of people. So next Saturday, I'm going to Mexico. Hola a todos de México, ¿cómo están todos? I'm going to, I was just checking about this coronavirus, what's going on, I don't watch the news normally, so, I have, but because I don't like it. I used to, but I don't like it. So the name of the festival is Corona, Hell and Heaven. So here we go. So the Corona Festival. So it's gonna be a great experience. All right, can you speak French with me? Je ne sais pas. Un petit peu. Okay, so we have some people more requests. Okay, I want to try another one. Okay, I gotta get the hit. He has a guitar in his profile picture, so let's see. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you? Good. I don't see you, but anyways.
Yeah, I'm practicing guitar right now.
Okay,
I used
good.
to play maybe 1 year. So
1 year.
I'm still in
Okay.
practice, yeah.
That's great. I cannot see you, but anyways.
Yeah, this is me.
Okay. All right. So, any questions or anything that you want to ask or play or show?
Yeah, I have a question. My problem is when I'm learning guitar, I don't know how to use music theories, like scales, the modes, the
Oh,
most.
yeah.
I don't know how to use chord progression,
Yes.
and this is the problem.
Okay. I don't know how to answer that in few minutes because it's a process to learn that. Yeah, but if you're playing for just 1 year, don't worry about it. Just keep playing. Try to play every day, and then choose. There's two ways to practice the modes. One, as for guitar players, that's the way I started doing it, and I don't know if the right way to do it, but basically memorizing the shapes, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
having your fingers playing, you know, right, playing the shapes. That's I believe that's important because you practice, you know, the fingers positions in the you know, alternate picking or legatos. You can learn patterns like.
Yeah, I'm trying to do legato with the modes.
Sorry.
I'm trying to do the legato with modes to try to make my fingers fast,
Yeah.
but still have difficulty with that.
Yeah, of course. You're playing for 1 year. You know, just have fun, enjoy music, and it's a process. You know, it's a process. You're gonna learn every day a little bit. But that's one way of practicing. The other way that you should combine them. At some point, you're gonna combine them. Is understanding each intervals of the modes and the sound of each intervals. So it would take a long time to answer here.
Yeah.
So, you know, but the thing is, you have to kind of understand, basically one good way to practice would to play linear, like a keyboard would, you would do in a keyboard. So let's say you're gonna play A major. So you choose A here, and then you play the.
Yeah, like a horizontal way.
You play the scales like that, so you can see the intervals. You know, it's like a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So memorize that. It's not only about the shapes, you know, the blocks here, the boxes that you memorize,
Yeah.
but the sound. So you start understanding the sound of the scale. So when you change the scale and you go to a minor one, always in A, starting from A, and then you play A minor and A major, so you can see the difference and the feeling that you have when you play one and when you play the other one.
Yeah,
So
actually,
then
my
you
problem
start
is
creating music and melodies. You don't need to play fast. You have to feel each sound of.
yeah.
Now I play the Lydian. So then you start, you know, try to spend a lot of time for each mode. You know, just get like the whole day one mode. You know, get into the vibe. You know, and that's very important. That's what I can say in a few minutes. Cool.
Yeah, but the most problem I got when I got comfort with, like example, I like dominant version a lot, and I played it especially in key of E. But when I change the key, it's also another difficulty way to go because I don't remember all the fretboards, the
Yeah, of
fretboard,
course.
the fretboard.
Because you're playing only for 1 year. Just don't worry. Don't worry. You know, don't worry. Just keep practicing, and that's normal, very normal. You're gonna have a key that you feel comfortable. Now you're playing E in E, and then, you know, what you have to do, don't be afraid of trying to play in other keys, because otherwise you're gonna be years and years playing only in E, and we know a lot of people that do that. Yeah. So every time try to play in other keys. It's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be very comfortable, but keep trying, because at some point you're gonna get out of this kind of unlock this visual thing, and then you're gonna understand, and then you're gonna be able to play in any key. So it's not that it's gonna take 12 times to unlock to play in those 12 keys. It's mainly the habit of always playing different keys, and at some point you're gonna be free, unlocked from this key thing, and then you're gonna be able to play in any key. But there's always gonna be some keys that feels comfortable, feels more like
like B minor, like B minor a lot.
Yeah, because mainly when you play rock, and then you have a lot of E minors, G major, A minor. But if you start playing jazz or playing other kinds of music that use other instruments, you're going to be facing other keys. So if you play songs from keyboard players, a lot of C minor, because it's more comfortable to play C minor. If you play Steve Wonder, he likes E flat. So a lot of E flat because it's all the black keys. So there's a lot of other instruments they have their keys that are more comfortable. The saxophone in B flat or E flat. So if you start playing other kinds of music, what's going to happen is like a lot of songs going to be in E flat, A flat, B flat, or F minor, and then that's all good because you play rock always in E minor, A minor, G major, right? And then suddenly you're playing all the kinds of music with F minor, B flat, E flat. So at some point you just unlock that and you play any key. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. My favorite music is meta.
Don't worry, but it's 1 year.
That's why.
Don't worry. Just keep practicing. All right,
cool.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Let me find somebody else here. Cool.
Okay. All right.
Cool. All right. Saludos desde Peru. And who else? Toca Raul. All right. Santa Catarina. Brazil. I got my acoustic here, Dario. I don't know. Send a request. Júnior Gruvador. Muita groveria aí. Bom demais. Okay. A lot of people asking. I like the guy, the Mixolydian guy here. That's good. Wow. I can't find you here, man. So I'm gonna choose this guy here. Oh, he disappeared. You know. All right. I have a question for you guys. I have a question. May I? So we're going to Mexico now for a festival, and then next month I'm going to Nashville to record the Megadeth album. But I recorded last year, and then it's mixing now. It's almost finished, and I'm checking, photos and artwork for my solo album. So I'm checking possibilities, I have some friends in labels or record companies and all that. But I was wondering because I never did this crowdfunding. And what do you guys think about? Because I'm kind of, when you sign with a label or something, you always have a problem to post the songs or to play and do a live and play the songs and do whatever you want. So I wanna go 100% independent because of that, because of the internet, and then you guys can play my songs, and then nobody's gonna call you, complaining or strike your channel because I will never do that. So yeah, so I was just wondering this. So I wanna do a crowdfunding, and I just wanna know what you guys think about it, because I never did. So I was just checking this out. And then you can do basically crowdfunding. Funding is basically to sell the albums or vinyls or CDs and I don't know, a lot of different stuff, right? Direct to you and yeah. Anyways. Oh yeah, Dan. Did you? Okay, cool. I'll talk to you. Cool. All right, so more people asking. I gotta do another one here. I hope it's fun. It's fun for me, so I don't know. Yeah, I know. I did that with my previous solo albums, but there was always sometimes Sometimes you know, I don't know, you that's what happened in previous albums. You sign sometimes with one territory, you know, and then sometimes it's a problem because before it was easier, you know, have a territory, but now there's no territory. This is like all the internet stuff. But and even if you own the whole thing, it's still kind of a complicated in a way, you know. So I want to find the best way to do that in a way that I have some ideas here. So in a way that anyone can use the song with no problem, you know. Anyways, I think it's fun. Okay, let's invite another one here. Oh, it's not working. What's going on? It's not working. Do you know? Do you follow? I was watching an interview from Pat Metheny the other day. It's great, and he said that we compose only one song, and all the songs we compose throughout our careers they're the same, just variation of the same one. And I thought, wow, that's kind of, you know, that's interesting. It is, you know, because we are the same person all the time, you know. And I'm kind of a when you do an album, you think a lot about those kind of things, you know, like who am I? Is this good enough? Right? Is this me, or am I trying to be somebody else? And so there was a good quote from him saying like, yeah, just keep doing what you do, because basically you're doing the same song all the time. All right, so I'm on the Steelers Slash. All right, so I'm trying to invite people, but it doesn't I don't know what's going on. It doesn't work anymore now. So no. So I don't know. I press view and I don't see anybody here. It's like 60 people asking to join. So maybe it's too many people. Okay, forget about it. Let me keep reading here. If I have Twitter Horizon tab, I did this on my YouTube channel. Is there? So I don't, you know, I cannot try to find out to send you the link, but if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find it. I just posted a video maybe 2 days ago, right? Like some jamming. I think I still have 2 videos from the tour, and I have to upload a little, you know, more backstage stuff. So, yeah, how are you? Quarantena in Italia. Tutti in quarantena in Italia. Yeah, man. Be careful, huh? And then I'm going to this festival next week, the Corona Festival. The actual name of the festival, Mexico. Hola. Hola, mexicanos. Estamos. Is there any Mexican that's going to the festival? Any mexicano que vaya al festival Hell and Heaven? almost dying trying to conquer. How to improve your downstroke picking? You mean like for rhythms? One thing of the downstroke picking for rhythms, for me, is more the endurance. You know, just like to be, I don't know, 5 minutes doing this. It doesn't need to be fast, of course. You can practice faster than that, but sometimes more the endurance, because you have to play relaxed the whole time. If you don't have endurance, after a while you start forcing your arms and getting some tension. So keep doing this, and of course use your creativity to improvise chords and discover sounds. Keep doing it it's pretty hard. And yeah, it's pretty hard, I think. So it's something that I practiced before starting the tour, actually. So then I can play all the rhythms with no problem. Yeah, playing Master of Puppets, yeah, for sure. It helps. Playing all those thrash metal songs will help a lot. Chama o gruvador para vencer na vida. Mas, gruvador, chama aí. Cadê? Nordestino aqui te ama. But it's not working, my I don't know what's... It doesn't let me invite anymore. Don't know why. So, I'm sorry. Gruvador, não tá me deixando convidar, não vai? Okay, anyways. All right. It's not working. Again. Something's wrong here. Questions. Yeah, it doesn't work. Anyways. Tô tentando chamar, mas não rola. So, more questions? Uma live história das antigas. Reseta a live. Ah, não. Aí não. Tem que reiniciar isso. Aí não. Aí não se trata. Okay, então vamos. So I have to restart. I will try to restart and then I will be around. Let's see. right. So let's see if it works now. Ah, yeah, now it works. So, wow, lots of people now. Júnior Gravador não pediu. Aí não tá aqui na lista. Alright, let's see. Al-Bahari, are you there? Connecting. So, in the meantime, I can answer questions here. And Chilean. Practicing. It's not working. It's not connecting. So another one now. Cadê? Aí não, né? Okay, another one. Josh? No. Aaron. Let's see. O Gruvador sumiu. Não quer entrar. Hey!
Hello, Kiko. I'm a huge fan, by the way, just saying.
How are you?
Good, and you? Oh my God.
Good.
Sorry. I still gotta pinch myself against that.
Cool.
Wow.
You have a guitar? All right, you have it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, I have a Squire with me. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
so,
I was just watching you playing
where are
live
you?
like
What-
2 minutes ago.
huh?
Well, I'm from Houston, Texas, sir. I'm from Houston, Texas. Yeah. I'm actually gonna go see you in the wooden. Sorry about that.
Let's see where? During the tour?
Yeah, with Trivium and
Yes.
Lamb of God. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, see you soon then. When is gonna be that? The Texas.
I think it's gonna be in July. Yeah,
July,
it's gonna be in
okay.
the Woodlands.
Yeah, we're starting. I guess, on June 13th. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I'm gonna buy myself tickets for my birthday for me and my friends.
Cool.
So yeah, it's gonna be a great way to celebrate that.
Totally.
So I have a few questions
Okay.
about
Tell me one.
So right now I have it in two-step tuning down.
Okay.
So how do you get to sound it like very heavy, but then have that groove?
Heavy and keep the groove. You mean? For rhythms.
Yeah.
Can you play there?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
What?
Is it possible?
Okay. So so right now I have
It's not connected.
like it's not. Yeah, like right now I'm in the worst place possible right now, but I'm gonna put you right here.
I'm sorry about that, but you were requesting to. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect.
So my question is to you, Kiko. So what kind of scales do you run in the mornings? Like, which one would you recommend for soloing and improvisation?
What is the question about the morning? What the exercises?
What kind of scales do you use more, like in Megadeth and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that's a very common question about the scales, but I don't know. I mean, I try to use all the modes. I try to use the pentatonics, Some scales, of course, more exotic scales I don't use that often, or whole tone, or diminished dominant scales. I know I use sometimes of those more, let's say, exotic scales. But the modes in my music, my songs, I try to explore all of them, you know. So I would have a song that is have a lot of Lydian or Mixolydian or Aeolian or Dorian,
Yeah.
and then during the song I try to not only change the keys, but also to explore the modes, because every mode is like let's say like a different color. So
Okay.
you can explore that too, but some songs you just prefer to stay in that one mode. Sometimes what I do a lot on my songs is, let's say I use a major mode, so it's happier,
Yeah,
brighter,
and then minor is
and
gonna be a
then
bit more
in
sadder.
the middle of the song I go minor, so I create a huge contrast, so that you can hear a lot on my songs. If you're talking about Megadeth works towards Phrygian and minor modes. So basically all the minor modes. Some songs a little bit more rock and roll, let's say. You know, like this kind of things, but still minor. I don't know, like Megadeth, maybe if you start playing like major Ionian mode, and Megadeth is not gonna sound like Megadeth, you know. So some bands, they have to stick into some sorts some scales, otherwise will sound like out of context, you know, out of the concept. So, but that's why you as a guitar player practicing, studying music, you should understand all the modes, understand the sound and the feeling from each mode, you know, and references. Maybe when you hear a mode, you can hear whatever, the Simpsons song or the Joe Satriani, or you know, a theme from a movie, or creates some kind of a relation and a feeling. So you have this control, and every time you're going to compose something or improvise, you say like, I want to give this intention, happier or weird or sad or exotic. So you have those colors to explore, but it takes time to have the control, because on top of that, as I was saying before, you have different keys. So sometimes you know how to play well Mixolydian in E, but if I ask you to play in A flat, maybe you're not familiar, and then that's something you have to practice too, you know.
Yeah. Another question. I was watching a video live this morning, and I've noticed from the early Megadeth days, like in the Woodstock with Marty Friedman and stuff, they're playing in normal tuning, you know, E standard. And then I heard you recently playing Symphony of Destruction. Is it half step down or a full step down?
Whole step down.
Whole step down. Yeah, because I was in Drop D the other day and I played. I'm like, wow, it sounds exactly like it.
Yeah, it sounds.
So what kind of
different.
pickups do you use on your guitar?
I think that it was basically the reason is because of Dave's voice. I guess. I think when I joined the band, they were already doing D standard, and Dystopia was recorded on D standard, so it's heavier, you know. But you can be very aggressive and heavy playing standard. It's okay, you know. Of course, the new generation. I mean, since the 90s with the 7-string guitars, and then 8-string guitars, and then 9-string guitar, and then 7 strings.
It's getting
drop
obnoxious.
C, drop A, you know. So people they're more familiar to lower keys and heavier guitar sounds. So that sounds more modern. Again, the same way we're talking about scales. If you start using 7 strings, 8 strings, or drop tuning, it sounds more modern. If you're a band that is more traditional band, let's say Iron Maiden, you don't want to see if Iron Maiden start playing in a 7-string guitar, it's not gonna sound like Iron Maiden anymore. And then
It's gonna sound like.
it's the same as with scales. You know, if you start hearing Iron Maiden playing major keys, it's gonna sound, oh, what's happening there? You know, so I think there's a lot of relation with the concept of the band. But Megadeth, for the past years, it's using D standard because of Dave's voice, and so it helps a lot. And now with Dystopia, it was always all recorded D standard. And then the old songs, I mean the 90s, that Dave was singing pretty high, so it's pretty hard for him to sing nowadays live. So, and he's very open about it, you know. So
Okay.
it is what it is, you know. So, which is cool. It sounds a little bit different from the original, mainly because you listen a lot to the original record and then you go live. It sounds different, but it sounds heavier, and I still like it, you know. For me,
they
every
both
time
sound heavy.
now I'm playing standard tuning, so when I go to the concert, I mean to practice rehearsal, then suddenly my guitar is like D standard. It feels weird at first, you know, half hour, but it's cool. Then I get used it, you know, and I like it. It feels different too. The strings, the way the strings react. The only thing that I really hate, I have to be open here, is like to play nylon strings in the D standard. You know, like playing the Concord Die intro. Is an instrument that was not made for that. Maybe one day somebody can build an acoustic guitar thinking already on D standard. You know. Anyways, yeah, that's my answer. It's a pretty long answer. Anyways.
It's fine though. Nice meeting you and honor talking
very
to you.
nice.
I have to.
Thank you.
It was awesome. All right. See you later, sir.
Bye. See you. All right. So good. Good questions. I like that, you know, sharing, seeing who's behind this, you know, because look at me. I don't want to look at me. All right. It's deep. Let's speak Portuguese now. Because Steve is from Brazil. Come on. Steve, e aí?
E aí, Kiko, beleza?
Beleza.
Tá dando pra ouvir?
Mostra aí. Show us.
Peraí, deixa eu só ajeitar.
I know Steve because he was part of my guitar experience event I did in Brazil, right? Yeah.
We have to speak English here.
No. It's, whatever. No, Portuguese. It's always weird to speak English with I'm just presenting you to everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Mas manda link aí. Leque.
Cara, eu tava vendo um vídeo seu aqui, eu tava tirando aquela... Eu tava tirando a introdução do Greystone aqui, e é difícil pra caramba, né, cara? Por aí, né?
Boa. É isso aí. O som tá baixo, mas é...
Tá baixo? Vamos aumentar.
Tá.
Tá melhor? Tá bom agora?
De novo.
Foi meio zoado agora. É que eu comecei a aprender agora também.
Ah, tá bom. Abaixa a câmera aí pra gente ver tua mão aí. Consegue?
Cara, se eu botar de lado aqui, vai ficar ruim? Assim?
Não sei. Vai ficar de lado.
Fica ao contrário, né? Então, meio. Cara, se eu ficar assim, fica melhor.
Eu tô aqui, ó. Fico com a perna aqui, ó. Levanta a perna.
É.
Aí. Tá gravado.
Cara, eu queria até, se puder te fazer uma pergunta sobre essa música. A parte aqui dos acordes que eu tava vendo, que você faz Peraí. A harmonia, né? Tava vendo aqui. Você usa exatamente esses shapes na hora do riff? Porque eu tava vendo, tem um vídeo que você explica e tem um outro que você faz com pull-off, né? Aí você procura manter qual pensamento aqui? Tipo, isso aqui sim.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Like this. Primeiro tem que aprender esse padrão aqui, né? The pattern, first word.
É isso aqui.
Mas, mais devagar, hein? Senão vai... Slower, always slower.
Aí o próximo seria aqui, né?
Aí depois.
Ok.
Vai. Aí você pratica só essa parte. É difícil.
Tá certo? É isso aqui.
É isso aí, só que aí você toca bem mais devagar, né?
Uhum.
Pra acertar, né? Porque senão fica essa coisa, vai ficar meio embolado na hora que você tocar mesmo. Porque é difícil a velocidade da música, é 140, é bem rápido.
140.
Tanto que às vezes eu faço com ligado, dependendo, ou eu corto, eu como alguma nota de propósito. Vou fazer. Se eu não tiver, aí eu tiro nota para poder ainda manter o groove, para não porque fazer isso aqui direto. É difícil às vezes, né? Dependendo, né? Então, tira alguma nota.
É isso que eu tava sentindo aqui.
Mas vai devagar, ó. Toca
já...
bem assim, ó.
O comentário do cara aí, toca pintinho amarelinho. O comentário do cara aí, toca pintinho amarelinho que ele aprende. Cara, eu posso te fazer uma outra pergunta que eu fiquei de te perguntar há muito tempo, só que eu esqueci. Lá no curso você teve uma parte que você estava falando de composição e aí você estava falando de dois tipos diferentes de melodia. Você tinha a melodia linear e a melodia interválica, né? Eu esqueci o que é cada um.
Bom, tem vários tipos de fazer melodia, mas é linear, mas essa imagina a partitura, mesmo se você fosse a escala numa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, né? Então, seria mais assim. Mais linear de tipo... Eu tô seguindo ela mais na escalinha, assim, né? Ou aqui, ó. Seria diferente se eu fizesse. Eu fui fazendo em quintas, ó. Tônica, quinta. Quinta, quinta. Né? E você começa a ficar a frase assim. Né? Ou tipo, intervalo assim de oitava. Mais intervalos. Então, se você imaginasse na partitura, ficariam saltos assim, né? Os arpejos estão mais intervalos, os arpejos estão em terças, né? Mas imagina que você usasse intervalos maiores que terças, em quartas, em quintas, quando estivesse dando uns saltos, aí mais intervalar e a outra seria mais linear, né? Você vai pegar bem linear, né?
Isso aqui.
Tem mais
Pô, essa aí.
Entendeu?
Cara, eu tô numa briga aqui pra deixar meu celular em pé, porque eu tô com ele ligado no carregador, senão a bateria morre.
Tô vendo. Mas beleza.
Beleza.
Agora
aí
foi.
Cara,
Graças.
Então.
Valeu, Cipe.
Te vejo em alguma próxima,
Até a próxima
oportunidade aí.
Valeu.
Falou, Kiko. Obrigadão.
All right. So Steve was he went to the guitar experience event that I did in Brazil once. So I knew him before. So I'm gonna repeat in English. Maybe it's a good idea. So he was asking me the difference between melodies, linear melodies and intervallic melodies. So I just said linear, like going up and down the scale, like. Would be like if you write the melody, it would be like linear, like this, you know. But when you play intervallic, you start jumping from like at least like to the third. So arpeggios you're using intervallic, or it could be in fifth, right? Or any kinds of intervals. So you can build melodies, different kinds of melodies or improvisations using more intervallic approach. Or more linear. For melodies, you know, linear is very familiar. And that's why I play. More linear kind of melody. All right. Okay, guys. It was a pleasure to be here. And I'll try to do this sometimes next week. I know I'm gonna be in the Corona Festival. All right, so right. Yeah, if I keep doing this forever, it's gonna be forever. So I promise doing other lives like that, asking people. I just wanted to try to see if that it's cool. It's cool to do it. So my first time doing a live and asking people to join. So thanks a lot. Valeu, galera, todo mundo, Brasil. Primeira vez que eu estava tentando chamar alguém para ver se funcionava. Funcionou. Beleza. E Pô, ficou escuro aqui já. Fiquei amarelo já no vídeo. Beleza. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And see you sometime here. Or I'm posting a video probably tomorrow from the tour, from the backstage area again. So I have still 2 videos to post. So I'm doing it tomorrow, I guess. And was it cool? I was playing backstage with Andy James. And yeah, so pretty cool video. All right. See you. And I'm going to press here and bye.